Hi. Mite Mite, Mie da yo. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi, Mikey. Hi, bye. Hi, Min. Hello, Jenny. Hi, Cass. Hello. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Rick. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Alexis. Hello. Hello, Steve. Hello. Hi, Daba. Hi, Goodly. Hello. How am I? I'm, well, like the title says, conflicted. I have two problems that need solving. And you are going to help me solve them today. I have two problems that need solving. Before I forget what the problems are, let me tell you what they are, because otherwise I'm gonna forget, okay? Two problems. One problem is a tech problem. Okay? One is a tech TV problem thing that I don't understand how to deal with, okay? It's a TV problem. The second problem is what to do about something that I already told you guys about, which is like the talk show stuff or podcast thing, the languagey thing, that thing. We gotta decide what the fuck is happening. Yeah. So I'm conflicted on two things right now. Hi, Nimi. No, I'm not just complaining. This is like for real, for real. So, okay, let's start with the first problem. We'll start simple. Tech problem. Tech problem. All right. So, guys, this is what happened today. And I'm really happy that this happened today, by the way. So, I woke up hella late today because I wanted to sleep in. I was like, I'm feeling good. I'm going to wake up whenever I want. So, I woke up pretty late. I woke up like in the afternoon or something. And I go downstairs and I'm like, oh, hi, Dad. You're not at work today. I was like, why are you not at work today? And he's like, I'm just chilling at home today. I go to work tomorrow. So I was like, oh, okay. And then he makes me some instant noodles. And I watch the last episode of Squid Game, too, with my noodles. And then I finish my noodles. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go upstairs and clean my room. So I changed my bed sheets, you know, took all the sheets off, put some clean ones on. I took the vacuum out and I vacuumed the floor, vacuumed my bathroom, vacuumed the streaming room too. And then I was like, I did shit today. I was productive, you know? I felt really good about it. And then my dad, he came in and he saw me like mid-cleaning. And he was like, did you want to have the TV in your room? Because we have this old TV from like 2012 or something. And it's just sitting in the dining room. No one's using it. If anything, they were just gonna throw it out because they just didn't use it. So I was like, I kind of want it though. And he was like, okay, if you want it, I can help you move it into your room. And I'm like, when? And he's like, right now if you're free, if you clean up your stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I was actually in the middle of like winding up some yarn. And I was like, okay, now I need to finish winding up this yard. But it was so tangled, it took me like 2 hours to untangle it properly. I was so pissed. But anyway, I fixed it up. All the yarn stuff, organized my yarn shelf, which I think most of you guys have seen by now. And then I was like, hey, Dad, I'm ready. I'm ready. So then we both carry this TV into my room and we put it on my shelf thing. And he's like, okay, you do the tech stuff from here. I just did the heavy lifting. So I plug in the TV and I'm like, okay, well, I see the backlights come on, you know, like the screen is lit up, but nothing's on the screen. Like there's no HDMI pop-up, no logo popping up, nothing. So I was like, okay, well, this is a problem. So then I get my Switch and I try to connect it to the TV, hoping that it would at least, you know, resort in some kind of sound response, and it did. So every time I like take the Switch controllers out, the Joy-Cons, and I start like pressing buttons and stuff, I can hear the Switch sounds. Like there's sounds coming from the TV, all right? But no matter what I did, the screen just did not turn on. And I was like, Oh, oh no. I believe it's an LCD. Is it LCD? I'm actually not sure. I do have the remote with it. I was pressing all the buttons. I was pressing all the freaking buttons, and nothing works. So I was like, ah, shit. Did I move this TV up here for nothing? So I did what I could. I tried switching inputs. I pressed buttons on the TV, on the remote, changed the remote batteries. I just tried so many things, all the things that I could do, and it did not turn on. I mean, the screen just didn't show anything. And so I'm like, okay, well, I can hear my Switch. That means it's supposed to show on the TV. It's connected to it for real. But the monitor part itself is just dead. Like nothing worked. I even hit the TV. I hit it. My dad hit it. It's just, it didn't work. It didn't work. It's a Sharp TV, I think. Sharp, AQOURS or something like that. I don't know how to spell it. I don't know how to spell it. How many HDMI ports did it have? I think like 4. I tried all of them. No, I'm telling you. I just said nothing showed up. Nothing. So I am pretty sure that this TV's entire thing is just dead. It's just not gonna work. Well, you could have the box see our TV thingies, but remember I moved countries? We had one when I was younger. It's just after moving countries, we just had to get a lot of new things. So we didn't have old TV. To me, that is old TV already, I guess. I already Googled stuff. I tried looking for like a hard reset button, a soft reset button. Everything required you to go through the menu and select something in the settings, and I can't do that because it's not showing up. So, I am like 99% sure this thing is dead. But I wanted to ask and see if you guys had another solution to this problem. That might just be broken. That's what I'm thinking too. Backlight fuse? You'd have to like unscrew the back and fix it through that, but like I don't want to do it. I think the TV size is like 50 inches or so, 52 inches, something like that. There are TVs that are like $100, but I mean, if I can save that money for Offkai, I will. I'm not willing to open it. It's too big for me. I had a lot of problem just moving the thing upstairs. It's not something I could do on my own. I could just replace it, but then at that point, it is just, I don't know what else to do. I think I tried everything. I am small. Hi, sideways. Hello. Unfortunate that it doesn't work. Yeah, I thought it would because I swear I saw it like working just a year ago. My parents had it in their room and I was wondering why they weren't using it anymore. So I was like, oh, I'll take it. And then they just didn't work no more. Yeah, I'm having TV issues. Loud pow noise? Oh no. Well, so far mine hasn't made any noises. When I hit the screen it flashed. That was about it. Yeah, it is more trouble. My dad also doesn't know what else to do. I could, but I think if their repair rate is over like, I don't know, $50, I would just get a new TV. No, Rick, I think you've said that. I think you've said that before. I think I would want a TV that's around the same size that my parents' TV is that's currently in my room. It's a nice size for it. It's a nice size for my room. It fits perfectly, actually. So I'm a little upset that it's not working. Because I think you guys noticed, I don't really stream Switch games anymore. So I was just gonna use it as like an honorary Switch TV. Or like if I bought like a Chromecast or something, I was gonna just watch Crunchyroll on it, you know? It was gonna be an anime TV. 32-inch TV as a second monitor for games? That'd be nice, actually. You'd go with a projector? I actually kind of wanted one. Oh! Grizzly! Thank you for becoming a Copium member. We nabbed another one, guys! It worked this time, it did. Anime or gaming TV? Yeah! We found another! Oh no! He can see the channel now! He'll see where the party's happening! Oh no! Time to delete all the messages. Ha 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 ha. Doot. I'm still kind of icky about the TV. Like, I wish it worked. But I did think about getting a projector. I did think about it because then it's like less. It's smaller. Clear the cache with the See, if so, I would like to have a projector. I actually would. Like, that was my initial thought, is like I wanted a projector, but then my parents were like, "Oh, if you wanted something like that in your room, then you could just have our old TV." But then I got the old TV and it doesn't work. So now I'm like, okay, well, back to looking for a projector. Thank you, Churro, for advertising the Copium Plus people. Also, if you are a member on the channel, membership and up, you will get an in-person present at Offkai. You just gotta tell me. Hi, Twig! I am conflicted about two things. One is, should I just completely scrap the idea of having a TV in my room? Or should I try and repair the TV? Or should I buy a projector? Because that wall that is in front of my bed right now is just blank. There's nothing on it. It's just completely blank. So I could have a projector and it would look fine. Like, I know the back is gonna... Like, the back color, it's meant to be gray, you know? But, I mean, I'm not that picky. There was light, it turned on, the TV turned on, there was sound coming from it, but it just, the screen itself wouldn't turn on, there's no picture. I don't think projectors have that much input delay anymore. I have a projector screen in my basement, it's pretty big, I think some people, some Tenchi's members have seen it. It's a lot of work for those kind of projectors, but I'm thinking if it's like just HDMI input, or let's say I Chromecast it, then it's totally fine. There's hardly any delay now. The technology has improved since I was in high school, I can say that. You vote for projector? The TV seems beyond saving. Yeah. There's still sound and lights. So the light turn, like the screen itself, I could see the backlights turn on, but I could not see anything else. The sound was just from my Switch. I could hear the buttons moving and stuff. So, yeah. No picture, basically. Yes, audio, no picture. Projectors have come a very, very long way. I remember when I was in school, like, my teacher would write on this transparent sheet, and then it would show through, like, a light on the screen. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what it's called. Well, I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's like a really big black cart, and it had like a light, and then at the back there, like on the flat side where you wrote stuff, there was like a light, a yellow light behind it. Yeah, see, that was like my first thought of a projector. And then I was super shocked when I first saw like a projector screen, like with the gray background, and then it was like you could interact with it, I was just like, whoa, smart projector. Like there was like the fancy pens that you had to calibrate. I was just like, woo. I remember I was like 10 years old when I saw that for the first time. I was like, whoa, this is some next level shit. Because it went from like the old school, yeah, the overhead old school black projector thing with the backlight that's yellow. And I always loved drawing on it when the teacher was there. and then like I remember like once the smart board, that's what they're called. The smart board. When that was a thing and I saw it for the first time, everybody in my class was just like really excited to use it for the first time, and it was like really satisfying. I don't know if you know what it's like to draw on the board with that kind of pen. You like push down on it and it makes a really nice sound while you draw. It was super fun. And okay, so I don't know if you'll ever understand this. It's a story from when I was like in year 5. I'm maybe like 8, 9 years old. So in Chinese class, my Mandarin teacher was like, we're gonna do a test today. And in Mandarin, or Chinese, when you write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they're very simple. I think if you, like, it's the same in kanji. It's the same characters. They're very easy to write. They're not very difficult. Like, number 1 is just a straight line. Number 2 is 2 straight lines. Number 3 is 3 lines. You know, it's different lengths, but I'm saying it's very simple, right? So, we had to write numbers 1 to 10. And then my Mandarin teacher was like, everyone got most of it correct, but the number 4 was wrong. So everyone in the class would go up to the board or like try and prove that they knew how to write the number 4 in Chinese, and no one got it right. Like, we all thought we got it right, and we were just like, yeah, that's the one. But then my teacher was like, no, that's not it. And we were also confused, like, why did we write it wrong? And so if you look at the character itself, it's like a straight line down and you make the box, and then there's 2 little like strokes on the inside. And apparently we were writing the 2 strokes on the inside wrong. Some people would do just like 2 curved lines. Some people would do like 2 very straight right angles. Someone would do like, you know, just a squiggle in the middle. No one really knew what they were writing, but we all thought it was correct because it looked right. The actual way to write it, you have to do it in a very specific stroke order. So it's 1 straight line down on the left that starts the box, and then it's like a from the top left line, top left corner. That's when you make like the top, and then the right side down. That's like 1 stroke. So 1 and then 2, and then you do the 2 things on the inside, which is a curve to the left and then a right angle to the right side, and then you close the box. And it has to be from left to right. You have to close the box from the bottom left corner to the bottom right corner. Otherwise, it's wrong. If you do it from the bottom right corner to the bottom left corner, that is incorrect. It has to be left to right. And I was like, ain't no way. But I remember in this class, because everyone seemed to be like trying their best to get it right, they also had a lot of chances to go up to the smart board and use the fancy pen. And I was like, ooh. And everybody wanted to use the pen. And I think some people intentionally got it wrong so that they had more chances to draw with the fancy pen on the board. Hi, Zach. Hello. Happy 2025 and Merry Late Christmas to you too. Does stroke order actually matter in the real world, or was that just the way the teacher taught? It does matter in the real world. It does. It matters quite a bit, especially when you're trying to so you know how in English when we say how to spell a word, like you would just say the way to spell something is like SOMETHING, right? Like you just know how to spell it because you know the alphabet. In Chinese, when we describe how to spell something, it is the stroke. So there's something like yipie yina, which is like you know how I kept saying like it's a curved line from left to right or whatever, and then the straight line across. Those are all things you would describe to say how to write the word. Yeah. So trying to think of a word to like spell out or like describe. Something simple. Ooh, okay. Let me think. What's a simple thing? Trying to think of a simple character that's not too complicated. Oh, okay, so like the character for big. The character for big. You would say like yawak, which means like one line across. And then yapit, which is like the top to the bottom left that goes across, that crosses the straight line. And then yatim, which is like to the right. You would write that. I don't know how to explain this properly. Yeah, maybe it's time to MS Paint this. Do I have paint? I have MS Paint. Alright. Give me a second. Never thought I'd actually do this. Oh shit. That is MS Paint, right? Boop. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. Well, that's not it. Wow, this is like super weird. Try this again. I think it's really bugged. Yeah, it's like super bugged. What could I do instead to show you this? That work? No, that didn't work. An online thing? Aha! There is. Surprised that there is. Okay. wait. Ow, this like hurts my eyes. Did it not be green? Oh jeez. Okay, that's better. No. Ta-da! Okay. So like what I mean by like the four thing, it's written like No, I wrote that wrong. You know, you can't see it. Here and then and then and then straighter line and then It looks so bad. But this is like the stroke order is what I'm talking about. I don't actually know all the ways to describe how to write a word, but like yawak is like a straight line across, right? And then yapit is like this, and then yawa is like that, like not yawa, it's like yatim. Yeah. So that's how you would write stuff. So when we tell someone how to spell something, that's how we do it. I like to write the number one is like yawak, and then for like number two is like learn go whack. It's called whack. The kanji for person. Yapit. Jobin yatim. Yeah. No, not T. It's a K. It's a really soft K. Yeah, whack. 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 Yeah, whack. The one for big I already did. Yo, what? Yeah, theme is like the little dots. Yeah. What? Mouth is the same. Boop, boop, boop. It's a box. But yes, it does matter. Like if you were to write this, like you write just the mouth, you can't like. That's wrong. You know, you can't just do that. You have to like separate it. And it's supposed to narrow down, by the way. Like it's supposed to be narrower at the bottom when you go down this way. Otherwise, it's just a box. Oh, and to get the numbers right, obviously 1 is just like the straight line, right? But if you look at Chinese calligraphy, it's like thicker here on this side, and then it like narrows down, and then there's like a little flick or something here. It's fancy. And like so number 2 is like a short line and then a long line. The number 3 is like a medium line, short line, long line. So if you were to look at it like this. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah, it is the writing pressure. Ta-da. In Chinese, it does matter. I was always taught this. Like, ever since I was young. It matters a ton. So, the character for, like, female or, like, girl, some people will do it like this. Oh, shit, that looks terrible. Like, I can't do this with my mouse. This looks so bad. Or like some people will do this first and then the line. It's really freaking annoying. Like there is a way of actually doing it right. Yeah. Isn't it the horizontal line first? Yes, it is the horizontal line first. You are supposed to do the horizontal line like that. And like this character, some people will do this and then this. It is like not too big of a deal sometimes, but you're meant to do I'm pretty sure you're meant to do this. Or like the number 9. This is why it's important, because this, like this character for number 9, and then this is a different. It's different. Like it's not the same thing. This bit matters. Yeah. Oh, Chinese, my beloved. So it does matter. How did we get to this conversation? Hi, Baka. 안녕. Don't you cook me? It is interesting, I think, to people who didn't have to like get this ingrained in them when they were a kid. Like when I was young, oh god, I got like whooped if I didn't do it right. Like the thing is, we learned this as we were kids. Also, I'm a lefty. Being a lefty changes everything, man. Like my tendency to draw the straight line is from right to left, but in Chinese, you have to do it from left to right. So it's like really awkward to push away from your hand when you're writing a straight line. Like if you just use your right hand to draw a straight line, it goes from left to right naturally. Like you have the tendency to do that because it's comfortable to pull something towards you. But with my left hand, I have to push away. It feels really, really bad. Yes, Duolingo did teach you that. It is a massive pain. Wait for projectors to count. It works out, okay? I used the projector the most when it was in math. Because the teacher needed to show us how to do math. Did I use my mouse on my left hand? I can if I wanted to. I have an ambidextrous mouse. I got the Razer Viper with the 4 buttons on the sides, like 2 on the left for the thumb and then 2 on the right for the pinky. But I can use my left hand with the mouse as well. If I ever like need to use chopsticks, with my left hand, I can use my right hand with the mouse. Or if I'm using like my... Like, that's the thing, like for people who are only right-handed, you'd have to like let go of your mouse to get a fork and eat, right? I can do both at the same time. So I hold your cup with your left hand, you didn't know? Yes, I am a lefty. I am like a dominant left, but I can use my right hand if needed. So I can use chopsticks with my left and right hand, although it is much more stable with my left. The yap sessions go hard when you have things to talk about, you know? Me too, I like yapping. I feel like as a content creator, I should be able to yap, but I also should not yap too much. You know such mouses existed? Let me find it. You can see it. It's $100 on Best Buy. Oh no, that's a V2. It's only like... Oh, it's Canadian. It's like 70 something dollars. I'm trying to take a screenshot. Download. Okay, I found the picture. So this is what my mouse looks like, but I have the white version and it is not wired. It is the wireless version. So you see how there's buttons on the left and the right? It is easy. It's like symmetrical, right? So it's easy to switch hands with it. Nowadays, a lot of people only really have right-handed mice, and it's so like the ones with the macros on the thumb where it's like numbers 0 to 9. I was like, oh god, I could never. You enjoy streamers who can yap? Well, that is me. Greg, if you ever need help with chopsticks, I got you. Yes, the MMORPG mice. It's not for me. I can't do thumb buttons. The most I have is like the 4 buttons. My entire life, think about it. Right before I had a PC, I was a Mac user. I used a MacBook Pro. When I was just starting to stream, or like have a streaming presence, and I was developing my identity as a streamer, I was still using my MacBook Pro. Like, I used my iPad to design everything, and then I sent it to my laptop, and I made my Twitter account on my laptop at the time. So up until 2021 actually, early 2021, I had only used a laptop pad thingy and the mouses that were in school. Oh, I had the Apple mouse. I forgot what it was actually called. It's just like so smooth and flat. Like I still have it, and it's still functional. I hated it, but it was nice to have for not having a mouse before. So I used it a lot, so I got used to it. And I never had a mouse that had more than those 3 buttons, the scroll and then the 2 left and right, you know? So then when I started streaming and I was like, oh, this is an ambidextrous mouse with multiple buttons. I don't know what I'm gonna use those buttons for, but I'll take it. I bought it. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't go back now. You know? I set those buttons just to 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can play so many games much smoother because of that. Like, my left hand uses the like WASD and then EQRT, whatever. And it's fine like that. But because I have such short fingies, it's really difficult for me to like reach the numbers. Oh, I'm so glad I have this mouse now. That is how Apple traps you in its jail. Honestly, yeah. I still use an iPhone. I actually like iPhones because like the picture stuff. And I also have an iPad, which is very compatible with that. And I don't know why people would connect their phone to their laptop or their PC. Besides like backing it up, I guess. But I've never really had a reason to do that. So, like, I don't care if I don't have an Android phone, basically. I have baby hands, yes. Here, I think, let's see if it's changed since... Guys, get your rulers out. Let's see. I'm gonna use centimeters because that's more accurate. So, last time I measured, my pinky was about 5 centimeters. Maybe including the nail. But I cut my nails today, so... Right now, as of this moment, my pinky is 4.8 centimeters. I'm going from like the little wrinkle to the tip of my pinky. Yeah, 4.8. Just the flesh. I think I included my nail last time, so it's 2 inches. Let's just say it's 2 inches. My ring finger. I'm doing this on my left hand, okay? Left hand ring finger. I'm also like doing this on my palm side. It is, hold on, 6.6 centimeters for my ring finger on my left hand. Middle finger is, ooh, maybe. Stretch. You can do it, middle finger. I don't normally flip the bird, so maybe I haven't exercised it enough. It's like exactly 7 centimeters. Okay. I'm gonna say 7.1 centimeters. Okay. Index finger. Stretch, little guy. 6.6 centimeters. Yep. Round up, it's 7. Okay, my thumb. Thumb is a little difficult to measure, but I'm going from like the center. Hopefully that makes sense. My thumb is 5.7 centimeters. Yeah. Thumb equivalent of 7 centimeters. With a whole 7 centimeters. Okay, wait. Let me check the palm. So like from my wrist, I'm gonna say from like, you know that little space between your bones on your wrist? Start from there. And to the base of my middle finger. That's like 9.3 centimeters. It's so tiny. You think this is the first time you've heard of a VTuber measuring their own hand? This is like the 3rd time I've done it on a stream, I think. Heard the fans measuring it from handcam screenshots? Oh, that's a little creepy, bro. I mean, like... No one... Realistically, think about it, right? If I ever am... If someone asks me in person, like, are you me yet? Is your hand... Is your middle finger 7 centimeters? No, they're not gonna pull out a ruler and take my hand to measure it and prove that it's me because I have exactly a 7 centimeter middle finger or a 5 centimeter pinky. You know? Like, I don't really know why it's such a big deal to measure hands. If anything, I'd be more concerned if you could see, like, my fingerprints. What's my pinky to thumb span? Ooh, it can be kind of big. I can reach 9 keys on the piano. My thumb to pinky span can be around 18 centimeters. Yeah, see, VTuber fans can be kind of weird. I'm not saying you're weird. I'm saying some are weird. Okay? I think I've cultivated a pretty good community that's not weird. Of course, thank you for the 30 months. Alright, give me the far not the fastest opportunity for you. Thank you! You too. If people can judge boob size down to the number by looking, then they can do that to hands too. What if your boob size changes every month? Because mine does. What if the boobie size changes every month? I have like 2 different bra sizes for a reason. I mean, we certainly aren't normal, but yeah, you're good. Thank you. I try. No, none of you can match my normie. You're right. I guess it's like, as a VTuber with fans, I would like to have fun more than just be weird, you know? It is a massive pain. To have 2 different bra sizes every month? Yes. Means I definitely have to do my laundry. Establish your boundaries well, so nothing crazy here. Yeah. Yeah! But I guess that also means that, like, relatively speaking, our conversations are kind of normie. You're not Nara, but I'm not gonna task it if someone sneezes or meshes my Oshi's hands. Bless you versus Taskado is a big difference. Oh yeah! I mean, I've gotten a few people Taskadoing me, and like, I don't really care if you say that. I'll take that as a bless you. But okay, I don't normally mention things like this, but I remember when I was in high school, there was this one kid, every time someone sneezed or like someone said bless you, or he would be like, don't force your religious intents on me or something like that. And I was like, okay, whoa. I just thought it was being polite. Yeah. He would always say it. Like, he was really against it. I don't know, they seem super serious, man. I see Taskado as a joke. But I do, yeah, I know people who will be like, oh my god, you know? People's nerd. I don't know, I really just thought, like, saying bless you was good manners. Yeah, he did. He actually'd me. He definitely actually'd. Some things in the VTuber community I absolutely love, and it's the never-ending support for other people. I think it's like a super nice thing to do, right? Because you're trying to support someone's career, which is what I love. Even if it's like not a serious hobby, you know, you could just be a VTuber to be a VTuber. Some people do it for a living, like me. But that's like one of the things I really like about it is like everyone will support, you know? It's usually a very positive space. And I surround my people, like, I'm not surround my people, I surround myself with people that are more on the positive side, you know, who don't think too deep. And it makes life so easy. It makes it so much easier to communicate. Sassy, thank you for dono. Not dono, gifted. English hard today. You heard support Mia's career. You already do. My god, you already do. And you do a lot. But thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the previous gifted too. I know you weren't here when I said thank you. Like you didn't hear it, but thank you. We love simple thinkers. I am one myself. Yeah, same. I think I'm pretty simple. No, you're fine. I'm not angry or anything. Thank you. Hydration. Night. I think like it is. I was talking to some friends today. They're all VTuber friends that I've met, but I was talking to some VTuber friends today, and we were just like, why can't people be simplistic? You know, we already have such a complicated world. You know, there's tax shit to do. Taxes are really fucking complicated. Okay, they're really complicated. Even more difficult if you're a sole proprietor. Or if you're a small business, and like, for one, if you're a VTuber, just having to do taxes as a VTuber is very difficult. You know, like the world itself is difficult. People are like struggling to get married and have families because the world is so expensive. Why must you think so deeply about things that don't even concern you? You know? Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. People do think way too hard about things that aren't that deep. You know? Like, I think it was in high school. A lot of this shit happened in high school. Like, the stories I have to tell, so much shit happened then. But there was this one kid who was very... Man, I don't... Personally don't like talking about this stuff too much, but it applies to the situation. But he was like a very... very annoying kid. He would not respect people's pronouns. And I was like, that's just... You know... And it's because he believed that, like... You know... Gender stuff, you're born as what you are, can never change. That kind of thing. And I'm like... It doesn't hurt you. If someone says whatever pronouns they are, just respect that. I don't think it's that difficult to do. You know? So... These kind of things are so prominent on Twitter, and it bothers me a lot. And I'm like, what? Oh my god, man, I can hear it. Yeah, exactly. If I get called the right pronouns, I will call you the same pronouns too, right? Like whatever you want. I'll just use it. No, it don't have to be that deep. It ain't that deep. Yes, you can, Sashi. As a leader, I know the pronoun struggle way too much. I don't think I'll ever be able to understand, just because I am clearly very much a she/her person. But I've seen from friends who are they them, they go by they them, or like are gender fluid, and some days they would prefer one over the other. And I'm like, it ain't that deep. just do it. I don't know. You know, if someone wants to be a she/her one day and then they change to a him, he, another, I don't see why it'd be... Like, it doesn't hurt me to call them something else. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know, maybe I'm just super chill about it because I do have friends who are gender fluid and I've learned a lot from them, so I don't... I'm like, okay. Maybe I'm just too simplistic like that. I don't think too deep about it. I just do it out of respect for what they want and who they are as a person. It's nice when people respect they them pronouns. Yeah! A lot of people do like to fight. I don't know why. You know, like I fight with my accountant on taxes already. I think that's difficult enough. I am fighting the economy with my income and inflation. I don't really want to fight no more, you know? Yeah, maybe it's an exposure thing. Online the place I'd be able to come consistently? Aww, that is cute, Sassy. That is a cute story. Oh wait, that's actually something that I realized I don't actually do. The whole sir or ma'am thing, I was never raised to say it, but I know people do. Like, I know it's a thing. Hating takes too much energy for real. Wait, they did, Sassy? That's so nice. As long as it doesn't harm me or other people, then it's chill. Exactly. Exactly. I've been trying to, like, talk about this with my parents, and I think they're slowly getting it. You know, I think they get it. Although they do say... I find it super funny that they do this, but it might just be, like, a parent thing. They're like, every time there's, what's it called? It's like Pride. During Pride month, Pride week or whatever. My parents will, like, have a lot of, like, news exposure to it. And they're like, look at them doing everything to support and whatever. You know, they're, like, celebrating them. And then they look at me and they're like, as long as you're not one of them. I was like, You know, they like they. I remember like my parents were talking about. I think it was one of their family friends or something, and their son came out as gay. And my parents were like so proud of them, so proud of him, so confident, you know, to trust in his parents and come out to them. So good for him. And it's like, wait, but not you. You're not allowed. Yeah, I was continuing the bloodline. It is a start, and you know what? I know me very well. I am straight like a chopstick, so it's not a concern for them. At least it shouldn't be. At least I hope it's not. I don't know if it's because like I call Kani my girlfriend that they're slightly concerned, but like you know what I mean. I just it's better than nothing. They got really concerned that one time that I had like the dolphin art, the dolphin cover art as the thumbnail, remember? And it was like pointing to my boobies. And my mom was super concerned. She is so waifu, my waifu. Yeah, they saw it. My mom specifically messaged me in WhatsApp about it, and I was like, "Oh God, how am I supposed to explain this?" She's like, "Did your audience change? Is your target audience different now?" They seen your Genshin wallpapers and aren't sure. My Genshin wallpapers are cute as fuck. Okay, Kirara, beautiful. You have a friend that's so wife, you cannot help it. Exactly. Oh my god. So, I told you guys... I actually am curious. I've told the story like multiple times. Do you... You guys remember the story about my grandpa, right? Finding out about my job. You guys remember that story, right? Does anyone here not know that story? I will tell it again. For those of you in the crowd who do not know the story, I will tell it again. You don't think you were here for it? Okay, well, some people don't know, so I will say. I will tell the story. If you guys can provide any, like, secondary details to the story that I'm zooming through, please do. Okay, because I'm probably gonna zoom through it faster than I did the first time. I'm new, so I don't? Okay, so there's at least 2 of you who don't know. So there was, I think it was my sister's graduation day. She graduated from university. I mean, it was post-COVID, so people were rescheduling their graduation ceremonies, and like I had already graduated, also didn't have my ceremony. My sister graduated after me, but had her ceremony earlier because COVID was already, you know, on the healing recovery. So, it was on the way back from my sister's graduation ceremony, and we were heading to a restaurant. The car ride is about like an hour long. In the car is my sister driving, I'm in the passenger seat, and my grandpa's in the back seat. My mom, dad, and grandmother are in a different car. So it's just me, my sister, and my grandpa in the car. I fake being asleep because I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk in the car because I had a feeling of what was gonna happen. Because my grandpa is asking my sister, like, how's the nursing going? What are your future plans for your career? Things like that. And my sister was, like, talking about being a part-time nurse versus a full-time nurse. You know, taking different shifts, stuff like that. And then my grandpa goes and asks her, what about your sister? What is she doing? Is she still job hunting? And my sister was like, no, she has a job now. Did she not tell you about it? And my grandpa's like, no, she's never talked to me about it. And then my sister goes, well, she didn't talk to you about, like, her job on the internet? Like, what she does at night? Talking to people on the internet at night? And my grandpa goes like, no. She's never told me about that. And then my sister goes like, oh no. I think that's a conversation she should have with you. You should talk to her about that. And I'm like, oh god. So this happened around like August 2 years ago, give or take. And a few months later, I think it was like Christmas of 2022? No. Yeah. Maybe after that? No, it was after that. So like 2023, early 2023. Yeah. So months pass by, right? Months and months pass. At least like half a year goes by, I think. That my grandpa is thinking that I'm probably OnlyFans, you know? I think this is what's happening. So, after the months pass, I get accepted into Kawa, I think. But I was already doing it full time at some point. And I had like merch come out and stuff. You know, I was doing good. I was having a good time. And then I tell my grandpa like what's happening. But the way that it went down, the way that my grandparents found out, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, the way that they found out was we were at a dinner table. It was at my grandparents' house, and they were talking about jobs again. My sister was talking to them about her nursing stuff. And then my grandpa asks me about my job again. And I didn't really want to say anything, you know? I don't want to talk about it with family because they don't know the definition of doxing people, right? Amongst the people who are not in the online sphere, they don't understand it very well, I don't think. Because my family's the kind of people who like put their lives online. They do Facebook and Instagram and stuff, so they post things very frequently. And then my sister, she's the one who answers for me. She's like, yeah, Mia's like a YouTuber. She streams and stuff online. And I was like, you're not supposed to say that. You know? And I mean, at that point, she'd already said it. So I was like, yeah, I stream. And I've been doing it for like a year now, at least. And then my sister goes like, let me find the channel for you. So she goes on her phone and she pulls up my channel because she's subscribed to me. And then she finds my short about how I know 5 languages. And then passes it at full volume around the table. And like, yeah, this is her. This is me. This is her short. This is her talking. And like, my voice is on full blast at this dinner table. And I'm here in the Mite Mite, and I'm just like, fuck. And then my uncle was like, that's you? That's your voice? I'm like, yeah. And originally, like, I think most of you know this now, I have to lower my voice on purpose around my family. Otherwise, they're gonna say that I sound like a little kid. So, like, you know when you're happy, your voice raises in volume? Or like, when you're excited about something, you talk faster? Or just when you're feeling comfortable and relieved, you like want to be your truest self? That is what streaming is to me. That is why I can talk the way I talk on stream, is because I'm comfortable doing it. And you guys have heard this voice for like the past 3.5 years. Like, you know, it's normal, right? For them, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Like, for them, they don't hear this. They hear Normie. They hear the phone voice, right? The voice that's not happy and excited sometimes. So they're like, wow, you sound like a baby. And I'm like, I don't think that's what I sound like, but okay. Then, you know, this phone, my sister's phone, still on full blast, gets passed around. And they're like, how is that your face moving? I don't get this. You know, they're obviously really confused. And they're like, is this a sustainable career? Like, what? This is nothing related to healthcare like you were supposed to do. I'm like, I'm aware it's not related to healthcare, but I've been doing this for a year, and I get good money from it. Well, decent money from it. I'm not gonna say it's great, but, you know, I'm like, I'm having fun with it. I get paid for it. I think it's great. Imagine talking higher. Oh no. We're working on it. We're working on it. I believe. I'll work harder this year. You know what, Cyrus? I wish I could have done that, but unfortunately, my sister doxed me, so I couldn't. I am caring about your mental health. I've actually said that before. My grandmother, really, really recently, actually, I think it was just over the New Year's, she was talking to me about, like, will I ever find a job in, like, IRL world again, you know, to do all the healthcare stuff? And I've told her, like, I've done panels, like, at conventions to talk about health, and I've done, like, the recent eczema stream event. I've done physiology streams in the past. It's not like I don't use my degree at all, right? Like, I've used it a little bit, and I wouldn't have been able to do that on stream. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do the things I've done on stream without that. So it's not completely useless. At least in my opinion, it's not completely useless. I am being cute anime girl. It is super unrecognized in my opinion. I have a lot of friends who are very interested in being like more active about it. Like, not, I was about to say worshipping it, that's not it. But just like actively talking about it more on stream and stuff. Bring awareness, activists kind of thing, you know? And I don't really want that to be part of my content, but I know what I'm doing. Like, I know me being here in a way is like, it is helpful to keep you company, you know? Like, it's the company that I wish I had, honestly. Like, for a very long time, I wish I could have been this. I wish I could have had this, you know? Indoctrinate friends? I already did! I indoctrinated 2 friends! I indoctrinated 2 of them, one of which has graduated. But, the other one is still around. Cute anime doctor girl, yeah! I don't have an MD, but you know, I wanna work hard. I will work hard. Also, hi, Lady J. Yes, hello. Mia, worship. Yeah, I don't like the word activist very much. It's kind of misleading. Every time I mention Mia has eczema, people scoff that it isn't that bad because they imagine normal dry skin patches. Oh god. You know, if that ever happens again, Sassy, feel free to pull up the stream and show my feet pics. I allow it. When people think it's just normal dry skin patches, I want to punch people in the face. God. Oh, Alexis, thank you for 25 mods. One headpad for wholesome Mia. That is me. Feet for free. Yes, you get to have my feet for free. Although the toes have been cropped out of the picture. Actually, wait, now that I think about it, Copium members can see my feet. Not for free, because you pay for the membership. Aw, Sassy, don't make your mom sad. Don't do that. I swear my feet look better now. They're not, like, great, but they're better. They're better. Sometimes I talk higher, sometimes I talk lower, depending on your mood. Me too! Normally on stream, my voice goes higher and louder, which is something that my family's not really used to hearing. You know, they're not used to hearing it. I have like my voice will typically go high on stream, just because I'm having fun, you know? Or like, I prefer talking like this. I don't think it's a bad thing. And I think you guys noticed that my voice also fluctuates like a normal person. When people asked me if I used a voice changer in the past, I was like, God damn, you really think I could do this for like hours on end? Like, I don't... Okay. She asked about my health. Tell her that I'm getting better. The infection has gone down. Yeah. Off-Kai funds? Is that all donos or stream elements only? Stream elements only. Yeah. Also, the membership thing reset. Like, it... I don't know when it does it, but like, every month, it will basically recalculate the totals. And so, some people whose gifted memberships ran out, obviously, then the total would go down. So now it's at 211. Before it was at like 300 something. I just wanted you to like. No, I didn't change the numbers. It just did it. I just changed the goal total, not the actual total. Yeah. It seems more comfortable for you. It is. Your fan probably thinks who's a sassy lost child. I'm sure they have at multiple points. If you've ever heard me talk in VC, it's probably not as like hype and loud or high pitched because I'm like in a more calm state. But it's still not like how I talk with my family. You know, when I talk with my family, it's like much lower. It's pretty much bro me if you've ever heard it. It's like a really low. I don't know if I can ever do it on stream properly. Like I'm never able to do it on stream on command for some reason. I don't know why. If I ever did, it's like it's weird. That's why I'm using it. We're taking good care of her and making sure she's taking care of herself. Yay! And Visa even I seem lower for sure. Yeah! Well, I mean, obviously at some point my voice will tire out, so it's gonna go lower, right? Like my vocal cords are gonna collapse at some point. So it does go lower in person. Also, like, I think this is just I guess it's not really a personality switch, but a mental state or situation switch. It's whenever I'm in front of my PC, I think of myself as like I'm in work mode or in streamer mode, so I will sound or talk a certain way. You know, I'll enunciate my words properly. I won't mumble as much. My mouth actually opens. That way the tracking will work. You know, like my mouth actually moves like it's supposed to. But in person, I don't have to do that, right? Like I don't have to worry if my model is tracking my eyes properly, my mouth, my schmovin', right? I don't think about my voice or my movements as much, and it's a little more chill. But when I'm outside of my house and I'm talking to people, I'm around other people, maybe I'm buying food or something. Oh god. Sideways, thank you for dono. Thank you. Yes, fund me to Afkai. I'll buy my flight tickets when the number gets to the number that the flight tickets are. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like in person, out in the wild, I will lower my voice the way that I talk to my family, so that it's like not what's it called? Like it's not this. But yeah, I think everyone's voices will fluctuate though. I think if you've never streamed, you won't understand. But if you've ever streamed and you know, you're talking to a lot of people at once, I think you'll notice a change in your mental state. Think about like when you're giving a presentation, like if you're in school and you had to present something, it's kind of like that. You'll change a little bit, right? Like you'll maybe stand a little straighter. You'll try not to look anyone in the eye. Stuff like that. You'll change the way that you act. It's still you, but you will change in some sort of way because the situation calls for that change. So when I'm on stream, my voice will go higher. I'll talk faster. I'll probably be more aware of like what I'm doing and I'll move around more. But off stream or like in person, I'm not gonna be like that. Unless... Oh, I think some of you know this. Unless you get me a little bit tipsy. If you've ever met me in the tipsy state, ooh, I am... I will pretty much be like this. And I will hug you, and I will shoulder bump you, and... I'll try hold your hand. Yeah, I get very touchy. I do, yeah, I get huggy. I get very giggly. Yeah. You're self-conscious about your happy demeanor? No, don't be. Oh, I do project my voice more. Yes, I enunciate and I definitely project. So my voice gets a lot louder. Also, when you think about it, when you're streaming, you have like headphones or earphones in. You don't actually know how loud you are until you like take them out. Then you realize you're actually talking really loud. So every time I do like a chatting stream, I always have one earphone in, and then the other ear is like not with the earphone in, and then I can control how loud I'm talking. Welcome home, Rack. Okayari. She becomes Mia Riz. Dude, okay, whenever my voice like goes lower, people think I'm trying to flirt. I swear I'm not. What's the subject of the moment? Different voices. You got feedback from your headphones? They kind of work. I do have feedback. I set it to 50-50. One for like monitoring my ears, like the voice, and then one for like stream stuff, like games and whatever. So it's 50-50. But it's still not enough. Mommy mode activate. I don't have a mommy mode. Into my own VOD, and I'm always impressed with how consistent your voice is both on stream and in VC. You mean like... Oh, wait. Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you mean now. I was thinking about it. Sorry. Sochi ada. No, I can't. I can give like... So, I have a voice that I use with my cousins. They are below the age of 17. Like, between 14 and 17-ish. I have like a very specific voice that I use with them. And it's lower, but it's also smarter. It sounds smarter. I don't know if that makes any sense. It just sounds more mature. Like I know what I'm doing with my life. Yeah, sophisticated older cousin. So I'm the youngest in my direct family. Like between my parents and sister, I am the youngest. So I have baby mode. Okay, when I'm at home, I go in baby mode sometimes. But then I go around my cousins, and suddenly I'm the oldest among them. Like we have years of difference. I have like almost a decade of difference with one of them. So like, I gotta not be baby mode. So around them, I will be the one-chan. But at home, I am the youngest. So I am baby. Right? Like you will have that mature older voice with people younger than you. You never sound mature even when you talk in a deeper voice. Maybe it's not the voice depth, it's the like phrasing. There's a psychological study that was done. If you enunciate your words more, people will take you more seriously and think that you're like really professional and you know what you're talking about. So you can have the highest voice ever and still sound more mature than someone with the deepest voice ever. Xavier, is your voice over 5? She sounds more normie. No, I don't. Oh my god, speaking of Google Gaga, I was talking about kids or like having kids with some friends today. Same friends as earlier. And I was like, oh yeah, I've never had an issue with babies. And like I've always been really approachable to kids. I will carry them or like carry a baby. They've never cried with me. I've been really good with kids and babies. So they were like, it's because you make Mia noises. You just make noises. Of course they like you. And I was like, no, that's not true. That's not why. Yeah, you just gotta not use slang. That's why I don't try to talk down to kids. Kids, when you talk down to kids, they know it. You know, some of them are really perceptive. They're smarter than you think. They're very like... I always imagine it's because they're such a clean slate that all of their emotions are very raw and pure. So when they're like genuinely feeling something's off, like you know something's off. They're not trying to act as if it's not. Yeah, as if they're not okay. Like they're genuinely not okay. Wait, that's so cute, Sideways. That is super cute. You want kids, Jack? I want kids too. You don't want to sound mature? I don't think you sound that old, honestly. You sound pretty young, Greg. Your vocal cords are doing you some good. Oh, wait, you do sound old when you sing, though. But I think it's just your singing style that makes it sound like you're older. Yeah, a lot of my cousins definitely copied me. They mimicked me a lot when they were younger, and they mimicked like the way that I walked, talked, dressed, even the things that I watched. They would try and copy a lot of that. I believe in you, Sideways. You'll meet someone this year. You'll meet someone this year. Hi, Thomas. Do you what? Okay, you know, wait. We should talk about this. I'm actually genuinely curious. Um, if you were to try and find someone nowadays, how would you do it? How would you do it? Would you like online date? Is it like a Discord thing? Is it like a app thing? Is it like you meet someone in person kind of thing? Rek, you don't need to have that vocal register. You're good the way you are. Dating app, probably. Ask a cute waitress. What do you mean you're running out of time? Well, I guess we did talk about the male sperm time limit. Through hobby spaces or the gym? Oh, your female cousin to help you? Good thing you have a female cousin to ask for help. Yes, there's a... Well, not a limit, but like... the quality limit. Once you hit 35, the quality... it goes down a lot. You can look that up. I'm serious. Yeah, the counts. Or like the quality. So apparently after the age of 35, the increase of having like... I don't... what's the word? Like having problems with baby with problems, they start after 30. Like the risk of it is 35 and up. Oh, also, the quality of the male sperm determines whether a female will go through morning sickness or not. Just so you know, fun fact. You have to do it before 35? Yes. The juice will be expired. I wouldn't say expired. Stay healthy. Yes, also, at least 3 months before you try to conceive a baby, you have to be really fucking healthy. No caffeine, alright? Yeah, no caffeine at all. You gotta be healthy, no caffeine, do them workouts, eat healthy, get your greens in. You have to do that at least 3 months prior to even considering conceiving a kid. Yep, you have to be super healthy, at least 3 months. Because it takes at least 3 months to wash out that from your system. All the caffeine and stuff from your system. You're trying to regulate your body back to before you basically numbed all your receptors to caffeine. Fun fact. No, you don't have to do that, Marky. Because it's not a matter of taste. The thing down there don't have taste buds. That's not important. that's not where it goes to impregnate a woman, you know? You don't do it through the throat, you do it through down there. I'm sure you've had sex. Does that include tea with caffeine? Yes, it does. Just no caffeine. You cannot have any caffeine. That is like a really big determining factor if your partner will have morning sickness or not, and the quality of the sperm too. As in, like, will your baby be born with any kind of like physical issues, developmental issues? All of that is actually on the... apparently a lot of the big portion of it is the male side. Yeah, which kind of sucks. it kind of sucks. You gotta drink your water, no caffeine, no tea, no coffee. Yeah, no sodas, no Coke, no Coca-Cola, none of that, bruh. No alcohol either, for at least 3 months straight, and then you can conceive. I would say this for like the 35 and up people specifically, but if you're younger, I don't think you have to be that intense about it. And also, if you think about it, your partner will have to carry this baby for 9 months, man. The least you can do is be healthy for 3 months prior. You know? Like, she's gotta have to carry this baby in her tummy. She's gonna go through body changes. There's gonna be like a weight gain thing. She's gonna have to avoid eating and drinking certain things for a whole 9 months, man. The least you can do is 3 months of being healthy, right? So that she can have an easier pregnancy. I'm just saying, it's a good exchange. I'm just saying. You like water? I like water if there's flavor to it. Yeah, if there's flavor. Fair exchange. I wouldn't say completely fair, but you know, you're getting healthier while the woman would have to gain weight to feed for 2. You know. Man. You know what? Honestly, yeah. I think this would only apply to people that would like want a baby though. What is organic tangerine water? That's a thing. I like sparkling water. Oh my god. I remember like I don't remember what TV show this is from, but maybe it was, I think it's Victorious. There was something about Beck who was like, I don't drink spring water. And I think Jade was like, why don't you just drink spring water? It's just water. And Beck was like, because there's fish pee in it. And that like steered me away from having any kind of spring water for like the rest of my life. I don't care if there's like evidence to prove that it's fine, that it's filtered or whatever, mineral, or not mineral, but like spring water. I don't fucking care. If there's any chance of there being fish pee in it, I'm not drinking it. I don't want it. Fish pee seems to taste great then, I guess. I just don't want to drink fish pee. No, there is not fish pee in all water. I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you. No. No. Do you remember that? There is a taste to water. There is. There's some like really bad tasting water out there. You had filtered human pee in it? I don't drink tap water. Fish diet's really good. No! I don't want to drink fish pee! I have like... My house has a lot of filters. And then we also have like another filter for the filter. It's... We have like the nicest water here. Money. Holy shit! Thank you! You're not even talking in chat. I didn't even know you were around. What the heck? Thank you! Thank you for the dono. For the off-kai funds. Oh god, I burped. My bad. Thank you! I don't know if I can make a crochet gift that's worth $400. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ah! Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check. Give me a second. Hold on. Here's my second. June... Is it June 20th? That's off, Kai? Flight to San Jose. Is it San Jose? I don't know what airport I'm supposed to land at. Let's see. How much does it cost? Find air cannon. Where's the air cannon? There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. I'm looking up flights. Give me a second. San Jose International thing? SFO might be cheaper. You want you to be able to stream full time, so this is part of it. I'll take it. Thank you. I appreciate. March, April, May. Turn date. Round trip. One person. It's calculating. I gotta know how much I gotta spend. Wait, there's no direct flight. No. There's no direct flight. Ain't no way. Do I have to go to SFO? Directs are only SFO? Okay, wait, let me... Is it, like, drivable? Is it drivable? To go from there to the thing is 40 minutes. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Ah, okay, I got it. I got it. Non-stop flight. Yes. Yes. It's a morning flight. Ooh, okay. View fee. One checked bag included. Heck yeah. I'm gonna need a checked bag this time. Oh, I need the return flight as well. I can get one in the afternoon. Yeah, this is the cheapest one. Okay. Lowest price. Oh, that's ass o'clock in the morning. Oh my god, okay. Okay, fine, fine. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so the total... plus all the other fees stuff... Still loading. Give it a second. Give it a second. $900 in Canadian. So... USD... 628 USD. That's actually not that bad. That's not that bad. I think the currency that the off-kai funds are in USD, so we're pretty close. If I can get there, if I go, like, I don't want to transfer flights or anything, so I'm gonna just fly to SFO and then drive. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking an Uber. Man, I'm okay with suffering from traffic. That ain't a problem. I just need to get there in one piece, right? $60 to $70 Uber. Well, I mean, if I'm thinking if instead of having to transfer flights, I just have to take a longer drive, and it's cheaper to do the drive than it is to get a transfer on a plane, then I'll do it. It just seems to be the more normal choice. It seems to work out better that way. Yeah. Okay, okay. Besides the flight stuff. Oh god. Money. Hold on. It hasn't shown up yet. Thank you, Zazzy. Do whatever comes good for you. I shall. Oh god, I did not expect you to dodo me today. Didn't you just do that last week? Thank you. Thank you. I will look into the tickets. I will look into the ticket properly. Like the times and stuff. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't think I can do that tonight. I have to schedule the rest of the streams for the week tonight. So I will do that tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you. you. That's so many donos. You. I gotta make your gifts worth it. I like train systems. There's a train system in Toronto. It's not great, but at least it exists. You know? 20 donos. Man, if you go to Offkai, I will see you there. So I've already paid a little bit of the hotel thing, which is already a lot of money. It was like $400-$500, I think, USD. So, but it's okay. I'll continue using the Offkai funds. I will only pay for something when there's Offkai fund for it. Okay, like I'm not buying a ticket until I have enough for that. So if I take the hotel stay minus whatever that is, 400. That's 270. Yeah. So I've already used around $400 of the Offkai funds. I want them to open another hotel block and hopefully I can extend the period of my stay. Yeah. I believe in you, Sideways. If anything, I will see you next year. The thing is, to me, going to Offkai is like a business trip, but not really. It's like a mix of both. It's something I can write off as a business trip. You know? Yeah. Gonna go at least one time? Then go next year. This is the first time they're doing it at a really big place, like an actual convention center, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna go. There's a train system that could get me from SF to some part of San Jose. Great. I will take that train. Okay, wait. Remember how I said I was conflicted? I have another thing that I'm conflicted about. We gotta talk about this. It is for the future of my channel. Okay? It is importante. I cannot not talk about it at least once. Okay? There's another thing that I need help with. I am trying to go to all days. Yes. All of them. I want to go all of them. It'd be really weird to only go to some of them. Really. So, yeah. I learned Spanish for 3 years. You would think I would know how to say things in Spanish. You know? At least a little bit. Okay. I said I wanted to do this last year, but I didn't do it last year. So I'm gonna try to do it this year. And I'm like, if I decide to do this, I want to go like all out with it, you know? So I would buy assets, backgrounds, logos, shit like that, okay? So I said last year that I really wanted to start either the talk show thing or a podcast thing related to language learning. Because, I mean, with how many languages I know, I would like to do at least one. Something on the lines of that. Because I've talked about languages a lot by myself on my channel already. I wanted to do something that would bring in more people, like other VTubers, so I can talk about it with them. And I've done this once or twice already with some other people, but like not as an official thing. Yeah, I do have a lot of multilingual friends, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go the more talk show route or a podcast route. Both of which I would prepare like questions in advance and try and keep a conversation flowing. But a talk show would be trying to get the other person that I am with to talk more, and like it would be a lot of just like me asking them questions. If it were a podcast, that would be like me talking with them, but we could also look at chat, you know? It'd be like a back and forth conversation instead of a more one-sided thing. I would also make it uncapped in time. With a talk show style thing, I would cap it at a certain hour. You know, I think an hour and a half to 2 hours is already a lot. So I would probably cap it around then. between an hour and a half to 2. But if it's a podcast, then I wouldn't set a time necessarily. I think we would just talk about stuff, you know? Like, I would set topics, and we could probably move from one topic to another, or like, set something specific just for them. But yeah, I hope you understand where I'm going with this. Two very different styles of things. One is more interview-like. And I mean, obviously I would be able to talk to them too, and they could talk to me. It's not so one-sided that I can't really like say anything back. But this would determine how like the overlays I buy would be. Like if I commissioned a background for it, if it were a podcast, obviously we'd be like at the same table with our mics, have a background. But if it was an interview, it would be like they'd be on a couch or something, and I'd be behind like a podium. Stuff like that, you know? It would also probably change whatever I name this series of streams to be. Which is why I'm conflicted. I like both ideas. Yeah, I would say chat could be a part of it as well. Like with a podcast, I would say we can talk to chat too, like having them be a part of it. With a talk show, I would probably get their community to send in some questions in advance for me to ask them. You know, it would be a more streamlined process, I think. Having a podcast makes it more open-minded, and it's a very, I guess it can go however you want it to go kind of deal. So which one would you prefer? As a viewer watching something like that, which one would you like more? Because I don't know. I like both. I'm the one hosting the thing, and I don't normally host anything, so this is new for me. I don't know what to do. I do need to edit my reaction videos more. I do know that. I get the tempo. Okay. You prefer podcasts? You guys like podcasts more? I'll show put too much pressure on the guest? Okay. Okay. I mean, she talk show format would be more... Wait, can the podcast go on Spotify? I didn't know that. Okay. If you guys want podcasts, I'll do more podcasts. Okay. I'll write this down. Hold up. I open my sticky note of ideas. Notes list. I need to change the color. Do we have ideas for what to call it? Is Kiara my Oshi? In Hololive? Yes. Faye is also my Oshi from Council, though. I have different Oshis for different gens. Audio only 5,000. Ah! I see. Depending on time, mornings with me. Oh no, I can't morning. I midnight me for a reason. Midday. I'll take midday. Probably afternoon time, like 1 p.m. EST. I like my usual afternoon stream time. Yeah. Does it sound like a talk show already? I need it to be like, well, I mean, I wanted the theme of it would be multilingual stuff. Like I would ask them things about like language learning. Why can't I just be like Jimmy Fallon and have a show called Jimmy Fallon? Hold on, let me type that. Okay. That's such a long name. Okay, think of like if I had a logo for it. Obviously, there cannot be that many words. I gotta keep it short. And something memorable. Gotta be short, memorable. Well, it doesn't matter if he's funny or not, but it's just a memorable name. You guys know who he is just by the name. That's what I'm saying. I need like a name that's memorable. I don't really have a memorable name. I need a memorable name. Like, it also has to be like search engine friendly. SEO, you know? Like if you were to search a name, it gotta be easy to remember. Okay, I'll type that one in. T? Do they know who Tenchis are though? Was it supposed to be about the other person, not me, right? I can't have it be about me. Ugh, I need a throat candy. Okay, I gotta organize this a little bit better. That name ideas. I am the common denominator, you're right. I'll type the T. On. I like bilingual a lot. Yeah, go Hammer! My Hammer still exists. Hammer-kun is still alive, by the way. Hammer-kun is still here. If I want my name to be part of the title? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. If it's part of the title, I'm okay with that. It's just whatever fits. Maybe we should talk more about like what this podcast is supposed to look like. Cause am I just like talking? Or what's happening? Like, am I gonna ask questions or something? For SEO purposes? Yeah! We're talking? So we're just talking. Yeah, we gotta think of a structure. We can't just go into this blind. I need a plan. We need a game plan. So, like, what's the first thing we're gonna say? What's the first thing I'm gonna say? And there has to be a little bit of structure, right? Introduction. I'll type in that name too. There has to be just a little bit of structure. Gotta start off with Mite Mite. Okay, that's the intro phrase. Intro phrase. Maybe not Mite Mite. I gotta think of something else that's not Mite Mite. I'm Mite Mite. I use the Mite Mite, not the podcast. Not that much Mites. Yeah, there is always a main topic. I am your host, Mino Mieko. That's talk show. That's a talk show. No. You said podcast. You pulled a panda. You did. Many Mite. Mite. A little too many Mites. Okay, I'll put intro phrase question mark. Mite question mark. Go. Whole episode of Mite. No! There's gotta be another word. There's gotta be. Tenchi butt. Today we're gonna talk about... Well, the main topic of everything is gonna be multilingual stuff, right? Multilingual brain. I'm Mino Mieko, you're listening to the Bilingual podcast. That actually kind of works. That kind of works. Hold on, let me copy and paste this. I'm taking every idea possible, so like don't feel shy about giving me any ideas. I need more ideas. The more ideas, the better. To the point, yeah. How many languages they know, how why they learned them. Okay. Is there anything else? Ooh. Struggles that they had with learning them. Situations. Okay. Play language games? Ooh. I spelled game wrong. I like how you're doing the work for me. This is something I would have had to do for like an hour by myself off stream. New vocab? Learn new vocab, yep. Tenshi GPT. No! Tenshi GPT! Many brain is better than one brain. You are right. We are... But what if we're one brain cell? If we're one brain cell, it won't work. Thank you for helping, though. I appreciate the help. I don't think I could be creative by myself. Mite Mite. You think Mite Mite good starter? Okay. But that's my intro. Do I have to use my intro for the podcast too? You don't gotta do Mia Dayo. That is true. That's the full phrase. Think it's growing your brand, maybe? True. It would be. Maybe instead of Mite Mite, I can use something else though. Jingle some keys. Yo, can I commission somebody to like make an intro phrase for the podcast? Do you think that's something that I could buy? Is it something I can throw money at? Or is this something I gotta do by myself? Anyone know any audio engineers? You know, would be helpful. Maybe like some Mia noises. Jingle jingle. Just, oh my god, there's a short that I watched. I might find it and send it later, but it's like it was of a couple. It was like an animated thing. Like it was a dude who was just explaining stuff about games, and like the girlfriend was slowly losing it, like not paying attention, and then he was like, "Hey, jingle jingle, are you following jingle jingle?" It has to be live, so you're telling me I have to have keys on my desk at all times. You can You know what? I kind of like that, man. That actually sounds okay. That sounds pretty okay. It's class time, baby. Okay, well, that's a pretty good list of stuff. Are we sticking with Mia Lingual? Do you think it would look good on a logo? It's gotta look good on a logo. Someone's gotta help me think if it'll look good on a logo. I can't imagine what it'll look like. I don't have any ideas. Anyone know any graphic designers? I need something to... Oh, maybe I can ask Tiffany. Maybe I can ask Tiffany. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put this at the bottom. Things to buy for podcast. So I would need a background, right? Background. Probably like a desk, right? Oh, and the mics. Mic assets. I would need fuck. Oh, chairs. Chairs would be nice. Nice chairs. I need a logo. Need proper logo. Oh, I do like Tenchi Cafe. But that's more for you guys. Tenchi Cafe is for you to do stuff, though. You know, Tenchi Cafe is something for you guys to create things for me to do on stream. That's different. Tenchi Cafe should be Tenchi. That means you're cooking up something. You're brewing a thing for me, right? Does your name in English? I think it works into the language. Probably people can be bilingual, trilingual, multilingual. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. I am convinced. Man, you got a good brain. The neon light board. Oh yeah. Okay, that goes in the background. Yep. Tenchi bar 1. No, I mean you're on the bottom. You're on the bottom there. See, we're a jingle. You know, that'd be nice to have. I'd like that. Or like some kind of the transition screen thing. Yeah, those would all be nice things. I don't know if I can afford all of that, but I mean, let's type it in anyway. Ideas are ideas. Flip the M. Why? Oh. No, what? That sounds so weird. We. No. Mia is Mia. The Mia noises transition sound? Ayo, wait, can you send that to me? Send it to me. I want it. Is there anything else I would need to buy? Oh, there is one thing that I would like to do. Might be a little extra work on my part, but I wanted to gift something to every person that comes on the stream, that comes on the podcast, you know? I don't really know what would be a good gift though. What would be a good gift? What could I give somebody? Trying to think if I could give anything worthy. Could be like mini art. I could give them like tiny scuffed art. Thank you. Scuffed art. I mean, I could do it. I could draw. I can draw it myself too. I don't mind. Chibi. Little chibi. Little chibi PNG. What do you mean a Mino couch? Trying to think of something small. Maybe like food asset. Food asset designed after them. I served that immediately. Honestly, that'd be funny. Just think use as a fugi. Yeah. Language related gifts are kind of hard, honestly. So the T-shirt idea is nice. I survived. Bilingual shirt. Like a T-shirt with something witty on it, basically, I think would be good. Yeah, witty T-shirt ideas. Okay. That's something that I could come up with on a very short notice. Yeah. That's like 4 different ideas for gifts. That's pretty good. Oh, I could give them a trophy for I survived. Little trophy. Well, it'd be like a virtual PNG T-shirt, not like a real T-shirt. I don't think you can give them a real T-shirt. Oh, phone's got tangled. Okay, that's pretty good. I like this. It's getting some structure now, just a little bit, which is nice. Good ideas. I will narrow this down probably later. Am proud of this. This is good. This makes me happy. Hat? Oh, yeah, wait, hat's good. Yeah. It would definitely ramp up production costs, yes. Okay, this is good. I'm happy. Alright. Okay. This is the one time I am allowing this to happen because I am mentioning it first, okay? Well, let me type this out. I know a lot of multilingual people already, but you guys are the ones who are watching. So who would you like me to ask? We're gonna start small, okay? Don't name like huge people. Like I have like 0 faith that I can bring anybody who is like in a corpo right now, unless they're already my friend. You know? So they also have to speak more than one language, right? Like they have to at least be bilingual. Vince? Okay, yeah, Vince is I was gonna ask him at one point. I don't know who that is, Kyle. I must look up. Dare? Wait, they're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. Ooh. Well, of course I would ask Rio. She was the first person I thought of. You're just naming my friends now. Yeah, even if I don't know them, name them, then I can try my best. If it's a corpo, it'd probably be have to like it's a small corpo. You know, small corpo. Oh yeah, I can ask Xander. All the Kanto bros are coming together. Zelmus? Oh, I didn't know she spoke German. Zelmus. I'm gonna ask Panchan. I have some people, like some friends who are in big corpos. It's just asking for permission for them to be on is a little bit difficult. I'm gonna ask Mieru from Globy. Is it limited to VTubers? I wouldn't say so. I don't want to limit it to VTubers. I think it's easier if it is for the beginning. Just because asset stuff and brand thing. But yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't mind if it's not a VTuber. I don't want to limit it that much, really. Maybe like season 1. Season 1. I'll come back with the season 2 next year. Season 2 will be like once every month or something, you know? I mean, if I'm gonna start something like this, I want it to be fairly consistent, you know? Like, with the Teach Me Tenchi stuff, I do that like once every 2 or 3 months. And I would consider that fairly consistent already. Because I don't want to have to make people submit things over and over and over again. Because then it can get boring, right? So if it's not too frequent, then great, right? I want like I want this to be like an every other month kind of thing, you know? Then it won't get boring. But it's frequent enough that no, right? I don't know who that is, but I will write that down. It's easier for me to ask people that I already know, but it's also nice to have new people that I don't know, right? Oh, wait. I don't know Specialite personally, but I do know who they are. Like I've seen their agency and stuff. And I think I have friends who are friends with them. Like we have mutuals. I'm pretty sure some of them follow me. Yeah, like Mickey. Mickey's been on my stream. I've talked to Mickey and Mew quite a little. Like we've rated each other back and forth. I won't say we talked a lot, but like we rated each other and we're mutuals. So yeah, Mickey's been here. Who else? Let me just type this down. I don't want to forget. I've also talked to some of the Aegis Link girls. New agency. Full new agency. I have like one or two friends in Idol. I know Kai a little bit. We talked a little bit before. And Vocal. And within VNU, I've talked to Sudi. Yeah, permission stuff. Yeah, we've talked a little bit. I'm not gonna say we talked a lot. We talked a little bit. I know they're Gen 1 the most. I don't really know their other gen yet. The thing is, I want to come up with a very long list because some of them are probably gonna say no, right? So I want to come up with a longer list. And there was like one time, very small time, that I've talked to Kiara before. One very small time. But Doki also was a very far stretch. Doki is a very far stretch. At that point, I might as well just add everybody in Hollow. Yeah, don't take that far ahead. Yeah, throw it out there. Though. Throw it out there. I will take it. It's better to have a longer list of people than no people at all on the list, right? Who else is multilingual? Oh, there was a girl who I know who's multilingual. She's like an angel of some sort. I forgot her name. Damn it. She's real cute though. Struggles. She played Helldivers with a bunch of cute girls. I gotta find a list. No. 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 Ariel! There, that's her name. Beautiful. We follow each other and she's also a polyglot. I think she speaks a little bit of French. Issa? I could ask Issa. That'd be a wild podcast. Is Idol too big? No, I already know some people in Idol. I've collabed with some of them before. I also talked to Miete. Me and Miete wanted to do a collab together. Not a collab, a cover? Cover together? Yeah. Rico? I didn't know she was I knew she spoke Thai. I remember talking to her about that. Maybe I should just have Issa and Rico together. Well. Can I ask Melon? Melon is the person who makes all the hoodies. But he is also multilingual. I would have him. Oh, I don't really know them, Fez. I'm not too familiar with them. Hmm. Hmm. I also want like a variety of languages, right? Not just like one or two. Hoodie? She cute. I like her. She hella cute. She's a little big. I don't know if I can reach that. Scared. Who else? Who else would be a good one? Okay, give me like 2 more names. Add 2 more names to the list. Is Elia bilingual? I'm not sure. ICI? Oh, I know her. Pia? Can I ask Pia? Yeah. Aura? I'm pretty sure she speaks Japanese. At least I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she does. Demi! Yeah, I can ask. Yeah! Yeah. I mean, talking to Pia, she does speak fluent Japanese. I don't know how the heck she learned it. But, yeah. I don't know if I can get someone that big, man. I don't know if I can get someone that big. I get that on the podcast. Okay. Lots of these people speak some sort of Asian language and English, which is gonna be very interesting. I'll make this first season the Asian languages. Next season, I'll find all the Europeans. It's a pretty good list. It's a pretty long list, but it's a pretty good list. First season Asia, next season EU. True, it is better than the short one. I like how it's long. Me too, Mia. I've talked to her before about it. She learned Japanese pretty much just from anime. And she is in the Europe area, so English, French, Spanish, you know. Yeah. Shut up, Sideways. Shut up. Shut. I'ma bet this list is taller than you. Okay, well, it's a good list. I'll work on this. I'll try and shape this a little bit, and then we can. Oh right, okay. We need like a theme. Do you think we should go for like cute pastel-y things? Should we go for like dark background cityscape? You know, what's the theme? What's the theme? Can't just have a normal ass podcast. You know, it's a multilingual podcast, but we need more than just that. What's it gonna look like? What's it gonna look like? I don't know what to go with. Are you looking light mode? Light mode or dark mode? Are we in like a classroom? Like where are we at? A globe? Should I make it look like we're at like a seminar or some shit? Political gathering? I don't know. I need to know what the background is. I don't want it to be just some normal ass podcast room, you know? Inside a dome? That's actually kind of cool. And have clouds in the sky. Oh, I wanted. Oh, so that was a clap. That was a loud clap. I wanted something with like a board, like a pin board or something, and then we can have like little pictures or screenshots or something of like the people who've been on the podcast. You know, I thought that would be pretty cute. Eating room sounds so sad. I don't want to do the United Nations room. I want something comfy. Can we sit on beanbag chairs, do you think? A map in the back with a pin on where the language is from. Oh, that'd be cute. Fantasy Tavern? Can we isekai? I need this room needs to be, or this place it needs to be a place that I can easily change. You know, like say for example, it was like the Japanese language that we were talking about. If they're multilingual, right? Like they also speak, I don't know, like Spanish or something. I have to be able to include something in the room that involves that. So it could be like, I don't know, the flag or food or a certain drink or the color scheme. You know, it's gotta be like something that I can customize to a certain degree, is what I'm thinking. Something bright but not bright enough to flashback. So like a sunset or a sunrise. Rice field. I'm not doing no rice fields. Beanbag chair cute. We're not doing like a bedroom, right? This isn't a bedroom. It's gotta be like a room, like a comfy podcast room. But we're also VTubers mostly, so we would just be like standing there, which is kind of weird. Can I do like a bubble tea shop? Bubble tea shop? We're going to a bar. No, I like bubble tea more. Bubble tea shop sounds kind of cute if the first season's Asian languages. You know, I think it works out. We go get bubble tea. Yeah, yeah, bubble tea shop. Standing menacingly. I don't know anymore. Okay, so it can't be too dark. It can't be too bright. Has to be comfy. Oh, let's. We'll figure it out. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I just know I don't want it to be cityscape. Like, I don't want it to be the floor-to-ceiling glass windows with the city in the background at night. Like in New York or something. I don't want it to be that. I want something comfy. You think bubble tea shop would be cute? Actually? You can use code MIA for gamer subs. Cabin in the Woods. Have you seen the movie? I'm too scared. I can't watch movies like that. Anything suspenseful. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, Homestead's wasting their monies on me. Thank you for Zuba. I did not read. Wait, what? Cultural fact about the regions or where the language is spoken? Oh, I like that. Here, let me put this in. Okay. Got him. Mishmash of different landmarks in the background? Ooh. Nice. Okay. I put it like in the notes. I put it as like pinboard or figures or statues stuff. Yeah. I have to get those accident toxic persons there. Well, you know, I speak Chinese and I'm not in China, so it's okay. It'll work out. Bread unites all of humanity. I do like bread. Bread is nice. But what if some people can't have yeast, like yeast allergies? Huh? Then they can't be there. Agree. Okay, let me put this in the. Um. Okay. Ooh. Good one, Kyle. Okay. I think it's more like between parents trying to teach you a language or like your family with language, because my family and language can get very complicated. Shitty food takes? Oh god. There. Like, you'd be surprised, but my cousins, their Spanish and French is better than their Chinese. You know? And they learned Chinese their entire life. I think it's just how we're raised up, you know? I need to drink water. Okay. Well, languages do get scolded. There, I put it down. Okay. Whew. Good work today, guys. Otsukare. That was a lot of work done. That is work that I would have done by myself within like 2 hours. You guys managed to do it in 1 hour. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. Okay. Well, we got 2 things solved today. Now I am no longer conflicted. Thank you. So, for the future, hold up. Let me put the schedule up. Because this schedule determines what I'm gonna do for the rest of the week, right? Oh, that's a big schedule. Look at that awesome art, by the way. I'm just saying, we look hot. We look so hot in that art. Here, I put this up. Ah, okay. So, tonight we have stream, right? But, tomorrow is Infinity Nikki, and yes, it is mostly story tomorrow. I just have a lot of story to get through for Infinity Nikki, so yeah. I have to do story. But on Wednesday, that's when I'm gonna come out with the Wuthering Waves video. You will see... We'll see Wuthering Waves reaction video on Wednesday. It'll be super long because it was the entirety of the first bit before the Wuthering Waves story took place when I was waiting for it to update. So, it's a pretty long one. Thursday Teach Me Tenchi is gonna be backlogs. I'm just gonna read the stuff that was already there in the previous one, and I never finished it. So that's what that one is. It won't be too long on Thursday because I have some work I gotta do. Friday, Wuthering Waves. I think that one's self-explanatory. It's a very long one. And then on Saturday, because I'm trying to get more reaction content to cut like into a video, I'm just gonna react to a bunch of stuff that you want me to react to on Saturday, and then I'll cut that later, like for the next week. I'm basically gonna try and come out with like one reaction video per week is the goal right now. I don't know if that'll actually work out. I already came out with one this week. I think. No, last week. I came out with one on the weekend. I think. Yeah. This is the only one. No. Not like a couple days ago, actually. Yeah. So. We shall see. Genshin or game reveal reacts like you mentioned before? Yes. It does not have to be Genshin only. I am thinking specifically, though, if it could be... Because I did a lot of the Wuthering Waves ones already. I was hoping to do more of Zenless stuff and Infinity Nikki, and I know some of you wanted me to watch Honkai Impact things as well. The thing is, I don't know the story for Honkai Impact. I don't know the characters at all, so I could just dedicate one entire stream for Honkai Impact things, and I don't have to make it just what's it called? Like just the entire thing. I don't have to merge it with everything else. I think having one dedicated to it would be a better idea. Just basically give me games that you think would be interesting and you would want me to play. Maybe it could be like indie game trailers. Could be like Ananta came out with some new stuff. I think it was called Project Mugen. The past. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. Ooh. Wait, that's pretty cool. I will put... There. Added. And then that got me excited. Me too! Wait, it's getting a movie? That's pretty cool. Space Marine 2? I've only seen like one thing from Space Marine 2, so I'm okay with watching some Space Marine 2 stuff. Helldivers being inspired from a movie, and Helldivers becomes a movie. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I want to see. I want to see. Project Mugen got renamed into Ananta, which is interesting. You know, interesting. I think the plot and the world building behind Helldivers is really cool. You can't represent it to see relive. I think of like Anata in Japanese and add an N. It helps. For democracy! Yes. My life for Super Earth. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Yes, the anime GTA. But more patriotic? You think so? I don't know. Don't like the beginning of the like when you open Helldivers, that video that plays about the dude going and becoming a Helldiver. You know, I have a feeling it'll be a little bit like that. Also, is the movie gonna be an animated movie or is it gonna be a real life person movie? You guys know yet? Curious. Are they casting people? Casting? I gotta look this up. I hope so too that it'll be like that. Anime GTA is accurate though. Oh my god, okay. It is 11:35. I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. I need to rest my voice so I can actually talk tomorrow. Because I'm playing Infinity Nikki tomorrow. And Man, didn't you say you wanted me to play Infinity Nikki? Or you wanted to see me play Infinity Nikki? I could be wrong, but I feel like you said that. I feel like you said that. Trying to find someone to raid. Homesters live. Started. Oh yeah, before I go, please do check the Tenchi Cafe thing because we need to start getting some pictures in there. I haven't looked at it. I don't know if anyone else has looked at it, but if you guys could think of some celebrities to quiz me on, that would be great. I would suggest following what Churro did, which is like the picture of the person on one slide and then answers to like things that like the name of the person and then maybe like I don't know the stuff that they've done, the videos, I mean the videos, the movies or series that they've participated in, you know? That would be very nice. Then I actually have content. Yeah, feel free to add as many as you want. I'm not setting a limit for it or anything. I just think it'd be good to have more. Like, the more, the better. Yeah, you wanted to see it? Okay, I was right. It was you. Okay. You're welcome. I'm gonna go right into Cozy because she is live now. Try to make make sure I raid into her stream. I'm not behind. Okay. Thank you for coming today. Also, feel free to like not just have like Western celebrities, you know? Feel free to add like K-pop people or voice actors, anime characters too. You know, I'm cool if you add that as well. VAs? Yeah, I mean, I don't know the faces of any VAs, but it'd be nice to put a name to the face and know what they've done, right? So, yeah. I don't know any VAs. Like, I literally do not know any. So, I recognize them auditorily. I'll be like, oh, I know this voice. It was like voiced, I don't know, Natsu in Fairy Tail. I'll recognize them like that. But I don't know the name of the actual person that voiced them. On the English side, I absolutely do not know any English VAs. I know Japanese VAs a little bit more than English. The only English VAs that I know of is like VTuber voice actors. And those like I have friends who are VAs, for example, like Cassie and Leaf who are VAs, but they're not like the big name kind who have voiced in games, for example. They're just like they're voice actors. They're just not in games like that. I know voice actors. I just don't know, I guess, very, very incredibly established voice actors. Or like Pam. She's really good at voice acting. Yeah, but that's what I mean though. Like you can add them in, but just know that I will definitely not know who they are. Like you cannot expect me to know who they are. You're welcome. Also, hi Basher. It's a good anime. I like Fairy Tail a lot. It gets better. Amelie and Sayu. I know those two. Those two. Just those two. Yeah. Never completed it? You should. You should. Please do. So, after this stream, I am going to schedule the rest of my streams for the week. And if I have some time, I'm going to complete the form for Offkai stuff. So, anyone going to Offkai in person this year who is also a member of the channel will get a gift from me because I don't think I will have any merch there, at least not that I know of. So, bring all the merch you have. Rep me. And I'll make that form so you can submit your orders. And I will change what I offer probably just because I don't know if I want to make so many different things. I might reduce the amount of things that I allow people to take from me. Okay, I go. We're gonna raid Cozy and then I gotta dip. I'll remake the menu properly after that. Okay, I will see you tomorrow for Infinity Nikki. Okay? Thank you for working for me today. Thank you for doing my work for me today. That was good. I guess the TV is a lost cause, which hurt my heart so fucking much. Because it was a nice TV. It's a 50-inch TV. And it had the sound and everything. Just the screen. My god, this is gonna make me cry. Although, if you guys go and look for a projector on Amazon that I could potentially buy, that would be very nice. I would invest in that. I'm okay with getting a projector instead of a TV if it's cheaper. Okay? If a projector is cheaper than getting a TV, I will get the projector. If it's the other way around, then I'll get the TV. Yeah. I'll do my research when I'm free. Okay. Yes, please put him in the media channel. I'll take a look. Oh yeah, and Canadian. It's gotta be Canadian. Amazon.ca, not com. But thank you for today. It was fun. And I'll see you tomorrow very soon. In like 13 hours or so. Okay. Good night, guys. Good talk today. Good talk. Okay, I go. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. How does that? Bye.